You ever notice how renting feels like entering a secret world where everyone else already knows the hidden rules except you? Your landlord knows the tricks. The leasing office knows the tricks. Even that one neighbor who never makes eye contact knows the tricks. Meanwhile, you're sitting there staring at the lease thinking, why does this feel like a contract for something I didn't sign up for? And the craziest part? Nobody tells you the things that actually matter. Not during the tour, not in the listing, and definitely not when you're signing the lease. Everyone gives you the fake smile, the "let us know if you have any questions," and then leaves out the actual secrets that save you hundreds, even thousands. But today, I'm pulling back the curtain and giving you the renting hacks your landlord will never say out loud. Because the less you know, the more they benefit. But after this video, you're walking into your next rental like someone who negotiates for a living. Let's start with the biggest myth of them all. Rent is not fixed. I don't care how official that price looks. The moment you show interest, the landlord becomes a salesperson, and salespeople negotiate. Even if they don't want to budge on the monthly rent, they will budge somewhere else. Ask for free parking. Ask for waived pet fees. Ask for free storage. Ask for a discount on the security deposit. Ask for new paint. Ask for a better stove. One small yes from them can save you hundreds without them even lowering the actual rent. Now let's talk about apartment tours. Because the online photos, lies. All lies. They're taken with 0.001 degree angles, specifically engineered to hide problems. That sunny living room was shot at the only time of day sunlight actually hits the apartment. That spacious bedroom was filmed with a wide-angle lens that makes it look like you could host a dance recital inside. So when you tour, don't be shy. This is your chance to be the inspector you didn't know you needed to be. Check under the sinks for leaks. Smell for mold. Yes, actually smell. Check the window seals. Look at the baseboards. Run the AC. Turn on the heat. Knock on the walls to see how thin they are, if footsteps echo above you. Prepare for noise complaints you're not even involved in. Your goal isn't just to see the apartment. It's to catch problems before they become your problems. Now, here's a hack almost nobody knows. The cheapest months to rent are December, January, and sometimes February. Why? Because nobody wants to move in the cold. And landlords? They get desperate. Prices drop, fees magically disappear, and suddenly they're calling you back with, "We might be able to make something work." Meanwhile, June through August, it's rent hunger games. Prices skyrocket. Competition is insane. You're basically bidding on a glorified shoebox. Another trick. Offer a longer lease. Landlords love stability. If you tell them, "I'll sign for 16 or 18 months, but can you reduce the rent?" You instantly go from potential tenant to their favorite person on earth. A tiny discount, even $30 a month, saves you more than $400 over the lease. Now let's talk renter's insurance. It sounds boring, but here's the secret. Renter's insurance is cheap, but it makes you look like a premium tenant. You instantly become responsible in their eyes, which gives you leverage. Plus, it protects you, not the landlord. If someone breaks in or a pipe bursts, you'll be grateful you have it. Next up, fees. Landlords love fees the way influencers love iced coffee. Application fees, admin fees, move-in fees, move-out fees, convenience fees. Half the time, they're random charges they added just because nobody questions them. But here's the hack. Every fee is negotiable, and if the unit has been empty for more than a month, you basically have superpowers. Ask them to waive or reduce the fees. You'll be shocked how fast they say yes. Now, let's talk about protecting your security deposit. This part is crucial. When you move in, take pictures like your financial life depends on it. Because it kinda does document everything. Cracks, stains, scuffs, every weird thing you find. And then email those photos to yourself with the subject line, "Move-in condition." That way, if they try to blame you later, you have time-stamped proof, no negotiation needed. You just win. And here's a secret that's actually psychological. Be kind. I'm serious. Not overly nice, not fake nice, just respectful. The tenants who scream, threaten, ignore emails, or act entitled, those are the tenants who magically get everything fixed last. The tenants who respond politely, They get faster repairs, more leniency, and less hassle. Being nice isn't just about manners, it's about strategy. Speaking of repairs, you can ask for upgrades. You're not stuck with the cheapest replacement ever made. If something breaks, you can say, "Can we upgrade to a more energy-efficient model?" Or, "Is it possible to replace this with something newer?" Landlords often say yes because newer appliances mean fewer repair calls for them. Now let's talk about rent increases, because this one shocks people. When your lease renewal arrives with a higher price, do not panic, and do not accept it immediately. Everything on that letter is negotiable. You can say, "I've enjoyed living here, but comparable units in the area are cheaper. I've been on time with rent every month. I'd love to stay if we can find a number that works for both of us." 9 times out of 10, they'll lower it. Why? Because getting a new tenant costs them way more than keeping you. And then there's the final hack. The one most renters never learn. Know your rights. Every city has rules about inspections, notice periods, repairs, and deposits. In most places, landlords can't just show up unannounced. They can't ignore major repairs. They can't withhold your deposit without proof. When you know the law, landlords can't walk all over you. And trust me, that changes the entire power dynamic. So yeah, renting can be stressful, but it doesn't have to feel like a mystery. With these hacks, you're walking into your next apartment tour smarter, sharper, and way harder to take advantage of. Your landlord may not love that, but your bank account absolutely will. Make sure to subscribe because I drop real-life money tips every single week. Now tell me in the comments, what's the worst rental or landlord experience you've ever had? I promise, whatever you've been through, someone in the comments has lived through something even crazier. Thanks for watching.